Good morning, everyone.
Hey, how's it going, brother?
Jay Rocco, how are you, my man?
I'm all saying, man.
Always good to hear your voice. We got a fresh week ahead of us, a lot of exciting things on the plate. And there's always such a warm comfort the way that pancakes feel when they're fresh and you're pouring syrup on them, about to take that first bite. Your voice is like that goodness to start the week with, and it's always good to hear it, my man. You have a good weekend?
See, that's how I know you're lying. I have the worst voice ever. And fun fact, I hate my own voice, especially when I'm doing my own recording of the videos. God awful. But I appreciate the compliment.
You know what? Maybe it's just a personal thing for myself, but you're the guy that helped get me up to speed when I had no context and jumped into here. I mean, I didn't even have to look to my left. You were right in front of me, always there, always helping. So your voice, no matter what you think of it, to me is a voice of comfort and security and support. It just, it does it for me, man. So don't knock that voice. That voice is special.
Too sweet. Too sweet. I figure we can probably give it a little more here until everybody jumps on, maybe a minute or two.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go with the 120-second verbal clock, something like that. See, that's just it, right? If I have music playing right now, then I can just be quiet. But if I don't hear anything, it's really hard for me.
Now I hear that. The one thing I will notice, though, is several of the Hoge Millionaire Challenges winners are here. I can see Crypto Pulse, Crypto Camel. I see Sam Mack is here. Who else? I thought you winners, Crypto Chris is here.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of winners in the house, a lot of familiar profile pics in the virtual house. And I think it's indicative, we really got people aligned here, our community, and it's exciting. Uh, we've been planning. So another minute here, right? I'm
Yep.
gonna try. I'm gonna say 60 seconds. I'm gonna try not to speak for 60 seconds. I'm gonna bet myself $5. All right, game on. 60 seconds.
And go.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's 60 seconds in my mind. All right. So first of all, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a nice Monday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on this planet. We thank you for joining us and are excited to be here with the plan continuing to be activated and layers being integrated in every week. Each week there's something new and there's something fresh, and I feel the momentum and we feel the momentum. And a lot of it really has to do with a lot of the people that take the time to show up to these AMAs and engage with our social channels and create original Hoge content. It's happening, and it's a snowball, and it is getting a little bit bigger day by day, week by week. And with that, this week, if you were on the Hoge weekly newsletter list, you got that newsletter this morning to start the week, and you're aware that the third generation of the Hogement NFTs are coming back later this week. All the latest info was freshly dropped in the Hoge Weekly newsletter earlier today. Can also be found at hogement.com. But it'll be here later this week. I believe it's the 3rd at a specific time. You have to check it out. And there's a new feature being added to this version. Animation is here. So now, during this 1 week event, you'll have the ability to upload GIFs and have an animated NFT from the Hogement. So make sure you stay up to date with the latest info and rules, as it is only a 1 week event. And it's a lot of fun, and you want to get yours, so pay attention, and we'll be there. Also, the non-fungible giveaway has ended, and the winners were just pulled before the AMA, so we'll announce those in a moment. But each of these 6 winners will receive one of the unique curated NFTs that was donated to us or that we created through Hoge, and will also receive a Hoge Everywhere merch pack. An email will be sent out to the winners. And so, with that, congratulations to the winners. We have Ashik Ahmed, Koei A90, Airdrop 360, MD Tamin, Attic Adeb, and Wasim Akram. You will be receiving an email by the end of the day today. Congratulations on being picked as the winners, and look forward to future non-fungible giveaways that will be coming as our NFT marketplace heats up and we have a lot more designers and collections and artists that will be dropping fresh NFTs and a lot of cool things. This will be something that you will be seeing more of. And if anyone out there is listening and creates dynamic NFTs and has collections and they are interested in putting something together here at Hoge, donating one, amplifying their drop, please send it our way. Send us an email. We'd love to have a conversation and see if there's some synergy there. Okay, now something I want to talk about that took the attention of the last 24 hours is the Bilaxi hack, right? So in the last 24 hours, almost 300 tokens were taken. And in the world of Hoge, this was top of mind. It's an unfortunate situation, but fortunately, we have Jay Rocco here to tell us more about what's going on over there. Jay Rocco, talk to us.
Yeah, first and foremost, guys, it's a really good time to talk about crypto security. Never, ever, ever trust other people to handle your stuff for you. If you guys can get a treasure wallet, hard wallet's always gonna be the safest. It's a wallet where you have to manually enter into your computer, press a button, whatever it is, to access your crypto. It's always gonna be the safest. Outside of that, reputable exchanges are always good. Bloxy was a self-listed exchange. They listed us on their own. They sold our token on their own. We are a bit upset that they allowed a hacker to come in and steal. I think it was like $25 million worth of crypto. Hoge was a very small fraction of that, around 170,000 US dollars, give or take. Of those, the USDT was compromised. I think there was some Ethereum that was compromised. Tons and tons of high value tokens and coins were taken off their platform. So we've been in talks with them, and honestly, their answers right now aren't very good. We've been messaging them back and forth. Our number one concern is giving people back the value of what their tokens were worth at the time of them being stolen, or B, giving them the equivalent value in other tokens such as Ethereum, USDT, whatever it is. At this point, they've not been really open with us or transparent, really. They told us initially that they've been hacked before they even told anybody else, and we took it upon ourselves to break the news to you guys even before they put it on their own Twitter page. Because ultimately, our community wants us to be transparent, as we should be. And so we notified you guys. The hacker then sold his stash about 17 hours later. Most of you all, understanding that's what hackers do, waited to buy the dip. So as soon as he sold, you guys bought in at ridiculously cheap prices and went back up. So I think overall it affected our market cap maybe 10%, maybe 20%. So it's a shame that it happened. It's a shame that happened to some really good Hoge holders, dedicated people within the community. We just hope that Bloxy does the right thing and makes them whole again in whatever capacity that looks like.
Absolutely. And Jay Rocco, thanks, for giving us the latest there. Security is a big thing. Cold storage wallets are a way of life. If this is your financial future and you are already in the casino of the blockchain, protect your assets as best you can with the tools and resources that are there. Keep your tokens, your coins, on cold storage. Use 2FA when applicable in these places because there's a lot of things outside of our control that we cannot control for safety. So own the things that we can. This is, your livelihoods of your future. People are investing in Hoge and other projects because they see this as, the innovation and the future. Do these little things of protection and security that can make a world of difference. Thank you, Jay Rocco. And I don't let you go anywhere too fast, buddy, because also the Hoge Millionaire Challenge is going strong. And with about 2 weeks left, and I believe just over 35 million Hoge left to give away, at least before this morning, we have Jay Rocco's still here. Jay Rocco, you got any latest and greatest updates on the Hoge Millionaire Challenge?
Yeah, things are looking really good, man. We've had just over 1,000 entries. Of those entries, we've had the highest. I think we had one individual put in 65 times to win. He's actually in this chat right now. He's actually won previously. We've had two of our individuals who win again. The reason being, you can win as many times as possible. As long as they're unique posts that you're putting in, we remove all duplicates. You have that chance to actually win more Hoge. The same post that's won before could win again as well. It's all randomly picked. Sometimes you'll see me randomly ask people within chats, or I'll use a random.org, and we'll choose a winner by line item. And so it's been pretty exciting by far so far. As far as some of the stuff I'm seeing, in fact, let me pull it up real quick and tell you exactly what I'm seeing. Here it is, Hoge Millionaire Challenge. I'm seeing a lot of Twitter posts. I'd say about 80% of the submissions are Twitter posts. About 10% are Reddit. And then the other 10% are videos, articles, things of that nature. What I'm not seeing on here, there's not seeing much TikTok. I'm not seeing much 4chan or any of those kind of things. I'm not seeing any of those outwardly scoped sites that we haven't really used in the past. So I like this to be a little more creative too, just as far as how we're marketing it. Feel free to do all of your networks. Do your Facebook, do your Instagram, do your TikTok, do your Pinterest if that's what it takes. That goal here is to spread our awareness to people who've never heard of us before. Or maybe they heard about us and they want to find out more information about us. So ultimately, by doing this, you're spreading the word of Hoge, and more people buy in, they become part of the community, they fall in love with the community, and they start contributing as the community, because we are a community token. So that's the Hoge Millionaire Challenge. 37.5 million Hoge remaining over 2 weeks. This next week, we're going to give away quite a bit, and then the following week, we're going to give away even more. So that's going to be a beautiful thing.
That's really great, Jay Rocco. Yeah, and I love the Millionaire Challenge. I think it's a great way to keep us top of mind and continue to attract net new audiences in a creative and organic manner. And the more Hoge content that's out there, the more momentum and energy, the further we spread. And it's very exciting to see everyone come together and all the cool content that is created from this. And look forward to seeing that play out these next couple of weeks. Still a chunk to give away and a lot of fun ahead of us. Exciting stuff. Now, with that, Wiser, I'm not sure if he's here. I know he had a call that I needed him to be on, so I'm not sure if he got off that call, so I don't really see Wiser. So we're going to move on from that now, but if he comes back later, let me know that you're here. Otherwise, crush that call as you're not listening here, please. But yeah, I was going to have Wiser come on, talk a little bit more just about the DeFi Angels and what we've got going on there. And I'm going to leave that to him. But we have some great synergy and opportunity that really helps take us to these new areas and these new audiences and give us a new voice in a lot of interesting places. And I think the synergy there is very good for Hoge. And I will wait for Wiser's beautiful articulation around that. So, hey, we do this on Friday too. So on Friday, we'll have something set up for Wiser if he's not back here today. Moving on, Hoge 2.0, the rebirth. Now, I said last week I needed about 2 weeks for the site. And I think, without putting the final end date on there, we've made a lot of progress, okay? So pay no attention to the trolls that make one-sentence comments about time, as that's what they invest their energy in, complaining. Just know that we're here to execute, and we have been working and have made great progress, and we're almost there. And really excited to see that. So essentially, it would be TikTok goes that new website's clock, and it's coming with a vengeance, an aligned vengeance, a look that is still unmistakably Hoge and gives us just such a sense of strategy and storytelling in an engaging way that will resonate with the everyday person not familiar with crypto to the Hoge Nation and everyone in between. I think that's a great start to a new beginning, and it's really exciting to see where we're going to go there. Now, with that, it looks like Wiser is here, and I do want him to speak about the DeFi Angels. So, Wiser, if you're here, request to speak. My man, hope that call went beautiful. Can't wait to hear about it. But in the interim, give us some, some demystifying information here. Talk about talk about the DeFi Angels and Hoge. Tell us what's going on around that.
So right now, the DeFi Angels and Hoge will be working together to basically bring a lot of representation to DeFi in Washington, D.C., and especially in Capitol Hill, and to help represent, I guess, all of our communities. A little bit about them. The DeFi Angels are a group of angel investors that have been getting bigger and bigger and bigger in the DeFi space. They have a lot of really good accredited investors, a pretty good community as well, and we've been talking with them about Hoge. I know a fair amount of them have already, got their bags of Hoge and got introduced to it. So that's something that we've been talking with them pretty frequently on. In the future, I think it's going to be very likely that you're going to see other ventures with us together, and I think you may likely hear from them and some of their representatives in an AMA like this. And I think in their communities they may be hearing from some of us very soon, especially as we continue to work together on projects like lobbying and other ones that you may see coming up in the future. So that's the basic gist of this relationship right now, and I'm excited to see that grow and see what all will come along with it.
Absolutely, that is really exciting, and I think it takes the world of Hoge and all things Hoge to new places, new physical places, new digital arenas, and it's exciting. It gives us more of a voice in the world that we need to have a voice in, and I think there's a lot of synergy for us to really grow this opportunity into something special. So really appreciate all the work over there. We all do, Wiser, and excited for the future.
I see we
With
actually have a Hoja lobbyist in the chat today. So yeah, thank you mainly. You're the main driving force behind this, and again, this is just such a prime example of what can happen when you have a community driven project. You have community members like Mr. Hoge lobbyist here that have come forward and they bring their skills and they say, hey, here's what I have to offer to this community. How do we make this work, and how do we make this turn this into something beautiful? And that's exactly what happened, and that's the whole purpose of Hoge is of being this community driven project. It's simply a community member bringing his skills to the table. So definitely excited to see that. So thank you.
Absolutely appreciate that support, and I was lucky enough to jump in on some impromptu AMA of ours last week in between meetings, and really liked what I was hearing from the Hoge lobbyists, and we'll absolutely have him on in one of these more formal AMAs, if not on Friday's one sometime soon. I think that it's an incredible initiative, and I think drives an immense amount of tangible value to our project. And needs to be kept top of mind because we are fighting the ultimate fight right now. Just a lot of us don't really realize how serious of a fight it is, but believe me, it's the fight of 5 lifetimes. Moving on to lighter things. Hoge 2.0, the rebirth as it relates to PR. Okay, so first we're talking about the site. Now we're talking about PR. And we saw that first wave last week, and that was just the beginning. We have a lot more coming, and we'll continue to align with authoritative networks and media partners in the effort to increase Hoge's visibility, awareness, and reach across the globe and help more people discover Hoge and how it can improve the personal, professional, and financial lives of everyone. I think that aligning with authoritative news media networks and channels and publishers so that people that are going through their daily routine of news and information and entertainment see Hoge. We have to have these touch points in more places than we did, yesterday or last month or when we first started. We're maturing. We have projects forming. We have real things that are tangible and here. So it's time to put that effort in, and that's what we've done. And the first iteration you've seen last week, and more is coming. This is not the end all be all, but it's the rules to play by. You have to have a chance in this game. You have to check that box the same way you have to check a box to have a Twitter page. I mean, we have to be found as mainstream adoption is going to pick up more and more. We have to be on that nonlinear, investor journey where they're searching for information, qualifying projects, investments, opportunities. We are making a concentrated effort to keep that top of mind and continue attracting new community members from new areas that align with the world of Hoge. So keep an eye out for more stuff coming this week and beyond. Now, I know I mentioned briefly on Friday the 50/50 merch collection. Right, and I haven't dropped that yet, and the reason is that the new site is so close, and in the interest of not doing it twice on the old site and the new site and coming correct once, we're gonna hold off until the new site is live, but it'll be here very soon. So, I mean, the merch shirts, the designs are in, the merch is ready to roll. We're just gonna wait and roll that out with our new site. But again, 50-50. 50% of the profit goes to a charitable organization that we choose for that month. The other 50% goes to fund the project. And at the end of the day, you get some new dope-ass designs of Hoge and Hoge Everywhere that really tell a visual story of our maturity and where we are and where we're going. All right, now our next streaming gaming event should be finalized this week. And when that comes back, so does the Wheel of Wonder. I have not forgotten about the Wheel of Wonder. It has a lot of digital dust and needs to be de-dusted, and will be. It was about doing it right and doing it once. And this wheel commands great power in the name of giving back constantly and helping causes that we believe in and spreading the visibility of Hoge. And so with that, we have to be extremely thoughtful and articulate and not cut any corners here to ensure a seamless experience and something that has a lot of value that can become a staple for our community. We also still have a mission to spin that wheel in honor of J. Rocco's son, Dennis, and help ease the challenges that he and his family have been dealing with during this time. And I cannot fucking wait for that wheel to spin 24/7 and drive the results that matter, and then some, and then some, and then some. So I have not forgotten about it. None of us have. We're just coming correct with our rebirth in a powerful way and doing it for the good of the project and our sustainability and growth. I would say this, overall, Hoge Nation, we've been operationalizing as an entire community. We are an army of one incredible nation, a decentralized, autonomous organization, if you will. No seatbelt is going to prepare you for what is coming, so just embrace it. Enjoy the ride while we still can. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, so live like it, but responsibly. This isn't a scratch-off ticket. This isn't a light switch. This is an end-all, be-all for generational stabilizing opportunities, stability, and an eternity of more options, more choices. It's really that simple. This is a project that is going places, and to go places, you have to do it right. To drive results that matter, you have to do things one time and do them right in a way that gets it done. It isn't about being first. It isn't about hacking any project's idea or just trying to be that person stealing the limelight. It's about having stuff that when the hype falls away, the dust rolls away, maturity is here in blockchain, that we have sustainability, that we have use cases that are actually being used and X factors for other people's businesses. And that's our mission. And we have been making a lot of silent progress there, and we'll continue to do so. And really appreciate all the support from the community. It really feels like people are coming back together in a big way. And the explosive fireworks really haven't happened yet, right? We've just started dripping and testing a little bit. But once that new site gets here, along with everything else that comes with it, and our next gaming and streaming event, you're going to call that the big boom. And for anybody else that you've been clocking it to the whole time, they're stuck with that eternal chip on their shoulder when it's done. Can't worry about that. Life's too short. But with that being said, appreciate all the vibes and energy. Now, I know this is the Monday AMA, and AMA Ask Me Anything. So if there are questions, please, ask them now. J. Rocco, if you see any ones that are already there, we're here to answer them for a little bit and then go crush this Monday, or what's left of it.
Yeah, I think everything looks pretty good, man. I'm really excited about the Hoge Millionaire Challenge. I'm really excited about all of our numbers. Kind of some behind the scenes stuff. All of our social media channels have had huge amplification. I think, 50% on Instagram, 10% on Twitter. I think Reddit's up about 5%. And so what I would do for a call to action for you guys, for our content creators out there, Hellcat, Crypto Pulse, Crypto Camel, Jesse Hogefather, anybody who's a Hoge content creator, go like their pages, go like their stuff. One, it's going to help them out with future algorithms and whatnot, but it's also going to help us kind of send you information that you need to hear in a quicker way. If it's not coming from our main page, it can come from somebody within the community who's really well got their pulse on things. So go like their pages, get active. Be sure to get involved with Reddit. Reddit's got some great information. Every week we have a weekly update by Daypool. It's probably one of the best updates you'll ever see, to be honest with you. It's good bathroom reading if you're willing to spend 10 minutes a day just in the bathroom reading it, for sure.
Definitely, man. Thanks for all that. And good. And one thing, though, I had an actionable thing too, but definitely go like our content creators' pages. Hellcat, Crypto Pulse. I mean, man, God knows Hellcat I've kept up to 4 or 5 in the morning, 7 days a week for weeks in a row. God bless you, Hellcat. But I will say this. This was something that I wanted to have an actionable thing for this week. It's a little it's easy. It's just different, right? I see that every week, right, asked to tweet more, post more, and it's you really do it. Everyone does it. I mean, because we see the engagement, we see how far we're spreading our visibility. But I got something for you. This week, in addition to liking our creators' pages, please do that. This will be another 10 seconds, maybe 30 if you have to think. I want you to drop some Hoge content to someone that before has not been exposed to Hoge. Someone who doesn't know about Hoge. Someone could be in your friend circle online, someone in real life, or some, authoritative influencer page out there, but places that you haven't gone to yet. I mean, Hoge is going everywhere, like Hoge everywhere, right? So let's try and put Hoge everywhere in some new places, some places that we haven't touched yet, I know we have Elon Musk, right? And we do a lot of stuff in the comments there, and that helps, and don't ever stop doing that. But let's find his brother, Dion Busk. I mean, I'm kidding, but I'm saying that people that we haven't exposed Hoge to before, take a little more effort, go to a new page, a new channel, and drop some Hoge mental seeds and see, what germinates, see what grows there. That would be great. It's the little things that make the biggest difference. Worry not about anyone outside of our community with an opinion, as they're not here to help our project and their thoughts mean jack shit. Just worry and know, if you care and want to know what's going on, stay within our world. We are working day and night, 29 hours a day, 12 days a week, okay? We're here for humanity. That's what we're going to do. And if you're in our community, you're in our project, you feel that energy. It's authentic. This shit is real. We're not here to fuck around. We're here to help humanity. It's that simple. So go live your life, have fun, introduce Hoge to new people this week that have never been exposed to it, whether in the physical or online world, and slow and steady wins.